Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. It's not morning. It's Saturday night. I just had this wild hair to make another video. So I'm making Mondays on Saturday night just because. But I just got probably because I just got my Allie Edwards kit. And I pulled a couple things out that are applicable to this kit, this project. And I love this blue paper. Love that. And I never know what the name of the kit is. I think it's like Good Things or something like that. But I love this. I love that. Love that. And then this quote. This is Gunner to a T. If you obey all the rules, you'll miss all the fun. So I think this needs to go in here. It's the wrong direction, but I might even still stick it in here as a filler page. That is Katharine Hepburn. No, that is Gunner Allen. But then there's these little things, which I normally don't use, but there's a couple in here that I might be able to. I think they're vellum. No, they're acetate. But there's a ton of them. Oh, you know what I just thought of? I don't have anything printed. Oh, well. More of it. So good. This could apply to a lot of... And I think they have sticky... Do they have sticky back? No, I think you have to tape them or glue them. There's a couple blank ones. I love those. Oh, these kind of feel a little thicker. I wonder if there is a backing on here. No, I don't think so. But I love those. A lot of it is like positive affirmation stuff. Love this story. I mean, you can't have too many of these. And I think she has this in every single kit, no matter what season, what time, what kind, whatever. Do what you love what you do. That's Gunner. Enjoy the moment, thankful, love it. All right, this love it applies to him. So good, and more of it. Which some of these are really pale. They're hard to see. But these are kind of cool. I like these. There's never been anything like this. There's been different little tabby things, but they've been in like fabric, which I really didn't want because it's so thick. And then chipboard. Anyhow. So I just thought, I wish like on something it would have like the Enjoy kit. Let's see. Fun times, that applies. Smiling today. More of this. I mean, a lot of these words are in everything she does, which is okay. But, anyhow. I don't really know what I'm going to do now that I'm sitting here saying I want to play some more. So I have this, which I could put on the back, on the back of it. Because I think, even though this it's pastel-y, but I think it's okay, actually, because I don't know. Let me think about this. Then I think I might put this as a filler card here, and tomorrow's, Tuesdays, will be on the back of this, which I might do it like that. So that would work. What is my topic going to be? I'm almost out. I have a list, but it's on my iPad. Hold on a sec. Hold, please. Okay, here's my list. I did the one with personality. I kind of... Scaredy cat. Artwork, issues with stairs, legacy continues, which is going to be the last one. I haven't done cuddles. Have I? No. Oh my gosh. He was so sweet yesterday. My husband had, what did he do yesterday? He had to go downtown for something. And I was taking a nap when he left. And my husband, of course, has to put the dog on the bed because he freaks out. He relaxes. That's the only place he relaxes when my husband's gone. So he puts him on the bed, and I was asleep. I didn't know he was doing that. And all of a sudden I felt this little, like, what the heck? And I'm like, Gunner? And he looks up and he just cuddled up next to me. It was the sweetest thing. That lasted like 0.25 seconds, but whatever. So I could talk about cuddles. Okay. Cuddles. I think I'm just going to go for it with this. And then cuddles could have do what you love and love what you do, kind of. Because he does love to cuddle on his time frame for his time frame amount. But when he's in the mood, he is a really good cuddler. Bogey would cuddle with me. As he got older, he didn't want anybody, really. I think I'm just going to cut this. But I was looking at his old pictures, looking for pictures of Gunner, and I came across a bunch of Bogey at the end. I'm like, poor little guy. He just got real old real fast. But then we discovered he started having, his back legs would go out from underneath him. And it happened once, and then it happened like 2 or 3 months later, happened again. And then it happened like a month later, and then it happened like twice in one day. I'm like, okay, that's it. That's it. And we took him to the ER the time when he had 2 in one day. And this was during 2020, so you had to like wait in the car, and they would come get the animal from you, and then they would call you with whatever was going on. It was so stressful. You couldn't be in there with him, and he was scared to death of the vet always. I've only had one dog that liked to go to the vet. That was my husband's dog when we first got married. He had a yellow lab, Sunshine, and she loved to go to the vet. She's like, oh, I'm happy with anybody. But no, she wasn't yeah, she was a yellow lab. I think that makes a difference in the breed. I think labs are happy with anybody, anywhere. It seems like they're just happy, happy dogs and not temperamental. Okay. Now this needs some holes. This is going to be over here. I'll worry about that tomorrow. We're going to deal with this. So let's take this out and figure out what we're going to do here. Because I don't have a clue. Oh, you know what though? This kind of looks beautiful on it, but I haven't copied this one yet. I won't use it all. I want to scan this because I think it's so pretty. But that kind of brings in my style with a little bit of not so crazy. A little crazy, not so crazy. I think this looks gorgeous. This was a jelly plate transfer, and then I put a little bit of something over it. Maybe watercolor. And then I put Stabilos and made these like turtle shell squares. Did I cut that straight? Not really. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. And this is kind of like a muted blue-gray. That is gorgeous. I don't know what I'm gonna do cuddles, but how I'm gonna do it, I don't know. Because I don't have it written up. Okay, I want to do this kind of like that. And now I think I'm going to put a little, I wonder if you can see this though behind it. Probably, but it's just going to have to be, it is what it is. I guess you could staple it. I don't have one of those tiny attachers. I have like 4 other staplers, including my mom's from when she was a little girl. Cute. Okay. Now for the words. So, I could do a little skinny white title and call it just Cuddles. And then another piece of white. Just make it small. Get a journaling card. So, oh, I know what I need. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Hold on a second. I just found, no, that's not right. I just found this paper. And I wonder if that's too much. Maybe. Oh, boy. Up and down, up and down, up and down. I just want to cut a piece of white paper, like a journaling card size. And I'm going to grab a baby blue pen. See if this is the right color. That's a little bright. That's better. Okay. Even though I hate my writing, but I do have blue ink. I could have maybe used Amy's letters. Cuddles. Something like, I am a lover of cuddles. As long as the time is right. He does like to be in a sleeping position as soon as the sun goes down. He is not a night owl. And he loves to, like, if you move in your bed, he wants to be, like, in the spot where you work because it's nice and warm. I love warm, cozy bedding. And prefer warm, hugs. Something, I don't know. Warm hugs at the same time as in a cozy warm bed. I'm a good cuddler. With my humans. Okay, phew, that just fit. I am a lover of cuddles as long as the time is right. I love warm, cozy bedding and prefer warm hugs at the same time. I am a good cuddler with my humans. I have to say, I might type that over tomorrow. So you know what? I think I'm going to paperclip this because I really don't like it. My writing, I really don't. I do like this though. All right, let's see if we can add maybe a word or two here. Really, if I do, it's going to be down here and it's going to get lost, so I'm not going to. I just love this. It's Monday morning for you guys. Let's just be slightly sedate. Why is there a lump here? Jeez. I think this glue stick's almost gone. Can't see through these things. Where is this from? I think it's Spain. No, Germany. Made in Germany. Solvent-free. Water. And stuff in German that I can't read. That's so sedate, but it is pretty. Maybe if I put this like in a heart, I don't know. It does not pay for me to do 2 in one day. See? This may or may not show up on Monday. I don't know. If it shows up, I just gave up. If it doesn't show up and I do something different, now you know why. And I may tell you. Oh, yeah. Okay. We're done with all that. It is now morning. Good morning. It is Sunday morning. I kind of had a good sleep. And I reprinted this, which I feel much better about. But what did I do with it? Here it is. This is the title, which is not cut straight, but oh well. I can't have anything done straight. And then I have a little room for some words, which I might still use because this all matches. So, hello. I changed the words a little bit. I am a lover of cuddles as long as the time is right. I love warm, cozy bedding and prefer warm hugs at the same time. I am a good cuddler with my humans. Maybe that was what I wrote. I don't know. So I got that done. We had massive storms come through here about 6 o'clock this morning. But we got our walk in, and I already got 2 in. So, but you know what I did do last night? Oh, yeah. I lost a pound, which I don't know how, in the last, 2 days. So I'm right at 14 pounds. This past 2 weeks, I've gone... Those noises have to be used too. On the scale. I mean, I go up half a pound, down half a pound, down half a pound, up 1 whole pound. I mean, it's been... And I'm not, horribly... exercising or whatever either. I'm adding more to my walks and more stairs and hills to my walks, but I'm not I should probably do some sit-ups or something too, because as my husband says, my spare tire is out of alignment. I'm like, shut up. I thought it was funny. He means it in the most loving way, I'm sure. But anyhow, these were also in the Allie Edwards kit, which this month And I really like these. And if I had gotten this earlier yesterday, I might have used this. But take off the 4. I just think those are... do I have that in there? Probably not. That is perfect, which makes sense because it came with this paper. But I love these colors. And this card came with... all of these match that border. So, okay, first of all, I've made a decision. Are y'all sitting down? I'm going to end this journal today. Today's the last episode. I have a few more topics I could use, but they're kind of like variations of what I've already done. And I'm like, okay, I think we get the gist. The dog is spoiled. The dog is a brat. The dog is a lover, but he's also a brat. And he eats lots of different things, but oh yeah, he is also a brat. But we also love him very much. So that's the gist of it. That's my tie-up sentence. We love him. He's a brat. He is also a lover. But he's also a brat. But I think I'm just going to end it. What am I going to do with the rest of the month? I haven't a clue. The last 4 days I started filming stuff, so I might still do the regular last 4 days, but I think there's like 6 days or 5 days. And I'm so far behind on my Hobonichi. I might just be catching up on my Hobonichi every day in real time. It is so, and I hadn't planned on doing a Hobonichi catch up at the end of the month, so that might work to my advantage. I don't know how those videos go over. I might necessarily clued into the numbers. Not really. I just like the camaraderie and the friendship on here. So I think that might be the best thing for me. Or I might just paint. I'm really, really in the mood to just do more of what I've been using. But using stuff that I'm iffy on. I'm upgrading my current stock of my stuff, which is what I might just do. It's harder to film. I don't know how I'm going to film it because this camera is too low. It might be, I don't know. I got to work on that possibly today. But, so these go in my Allie Edwards drawer. So the last day, let's finish this one and put something on here. We got that, do what you love what you do, because he does definitely do that. So more of this. That's what he would think, more cuddles. And tomorrow night we got to start drugging him, so we do half a pill at the night before of 2 different medicines, and then half a pill right before we leave. I'm going to put this, enjoying this life, because that matches him for sure. And just kind of leave that there. So what's going to be the last one? Well, the last topic is the legacy continues. My people are the best, and I feel lucky they chose the one with personality. It has served me well. That's exactly how he thinks. But I made this too big, so I'm going to cut this down and just kind of glue it right here. As if I planned it like this all along. I did not. I really love this paper. So the legacy continues. And then on the back is Katharine Hepburn's quote that says, if you obey all the rules, you'll miss all the fun. And that's definitely his thought process too. And then I'm going to put these two together. And then that will conclude Gunner's journal. I was going to kind of have him do a paint page, which have him make his own art, but I think you've all seen him. He's quite hairy, and I really don't want paint in him, and he's going to the groomers. So I kind of nixed that idea. And so I'm like, you know what? I think we're just going to end it. I kind of have used up all my ideas. And it really is cute, even if I do say so myself. It's vibrant, which is definitely his personality. My people are the best, and I feel lucky they chose the one with personality. And I printed it in this color, not really knowing. I had forgotten, of course, that I chose this paper, but it matches fine. Let's see if we can cut that a little bit straighter. Oh, we had pizza last night. Did I say? I think I started to say that. I just had, I really am not a pizza person. I probably would be a pizza person if we had like a pizza oven and you could make your own. But in the last year or so, pizza has just been our go-to meal for like once every 2 weeks or so. And it's really strange because neither one of us like pizza. But we're surely not getting a gourmet pizza around here on this side of town. So, I could not eat everything I used to eat. I did eat the crust, and it was so greasy. And it's not because the pizza was greasy. It's just greasy compared to what I've been eating lately. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I could do this. So my taste buds have definitely changed. Which I fussed at my husband. I'm like, I can't enjoy food anymore. But I still lost a pound, so I don't know how. That's all. I have had, last week I had 2 fraps. I know, I was only going to have 1 a week. But I had 2. When my back got bad, I had a pity party. And so I talked my husband into getting me one. He's like, no, 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 no. Okay. That's kind of how he raised his kids too. That's the problems. My people are the best, and I feel lucky they chose the one. Okay. But, so I cheated 3 times last week with 2 fraps and 2 slices of pizza. And I still lost 2 pounds. So, I mean, I don't want to lose it, you know, drastically. I think it would shock my system. It would sure shock me. And it's not like I'm going to take Ozempic or any of that stuff. Because there's way too many side effects. I looked into it. It's also expensive. It's like $1,000 a month. But if you only have to do it for like 2 months, you know, it's an investment. It's better than bariatric surgery, but which I'm not that far bad. And it's only, you know, borderline diabetic. But my sister told me, I did not realize this. My grandmother was diabetic. I don't know if that's true. I don't remember her being a diabetic. I remember her having all kinds of bone problems, which I inherited also. Like bone density issues. But, she said my grandmother was a diabetic, and I had forgotten I have a cousin out west. He's diabetic. His brother, which is the one we visited in Ohio over that beginning of November, is diabetic. So it's all definitely in the family. This is definitely crooked. I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to wreck it if I don't. I shouldn't have done it like that, but I did. Okay. But, so it definitely runs in the family. And they changed their diets. My uncle and cousin in Ohio changed his diet. And my cousin, my uncle's not related to me by blood because was my aunt who was related to me on blood's husband. But she was diabetic also at the end. I'm like, geez, it's definitely in the family. So the longer I can postpone it, the better. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get rid of it, but now this can all go in the Allie Edwards drawer. This goes in the Allie Edwards drawers. These go in the Allie Edwards drawer. So, should we do a final? Oh, piles are falling over. Let's do a final flip through. This was so fun and so vibrant, and it tested my ability to do something in a 3-ring binder, and it might happen again one of these months. This room is a disaster. There's scraps of paper all over the floor. All right, so we have, let me make sure I'm in. We have Wolf. Get my coffee cup out of the way. We have My Reason Why. Why? Who wouldn't want to know all about me? His necessary habit of having to sit in my husband's lap while my husband is getting a haircut, because that's where he goes. His aversion to doggy military school, aka obedience classes. What it takes to get him to get a haircut. First step, contact the dealer, in parentheses, the vet. Hide the drug stash from dad. Third step, hide from dad, close to departure time. Step 4, very reluctantly take drugs after dad adds whipped cream to the dish. Then his treats. He loves nudgies, he loves grits bowls after breakfast, and he loves a little into bacon. That might be why he's tubby. This is how he eats his breakfast, with various animals lined up. He goes on several walks a day. Sometimes he leads, sometimes he lags, and other times I sit down and refuse to go. Dad, remember my legs are a tad shorter than yours, since they're only about that long. Then his best friends, Dino, his stuffed lion, his bear, which is now, this particular bear is in heaven, and we have replaced it with another bear, and his rope that he likes to play tug of war with. And these were filler pages. His aversion to the steps on the front porch, which is one step. He jumps over the riser of the step because he's afraid there's dog-eating alligators in there. His heritage, which is Cuban and Malta, because he's half Maltese and half Havana, which is a breed out of, who was that man? Hemingway had one of these dogs, had a Havanese. Eye contact matters. My eyes are blue, my eyes are green, my eyes are gray, my eyes change color as part of my sparkling, charming personality. It just depends on really the sun. His love for stealing things. My name is Gunner and I steal things. My favorite thing to steal is my mom's pillow. She has this neck roll pillow that is on her side of the bed. She says it props her head up more in the middle of the night. Whatever. But on those occasions when she's hogging all my dad's time and she forgot to put up the doggy gate, I run back to their bedroom and steal that pillow every single time. Another thing, real fun item to steal is socks. If you ever come to my house, never ever leave your socks unattended. Just saying. His favorite spot, which is in my husband's lap. This was his baby picture, which was like a week or 2 after we brought him home. Because this is at the beach. Look at that little love bug. He was just this, he was smaller than this piece of paper. He was like this big. And 4 pounds. Yeah. I am the center of the universe. Made on sunshine paper, which is the center of the universe. No doubt about it. I walk when I want to. I cuddle when I want to. You will scratch my back when I want you to. I will play with you when I want to. I will aggravate you when I want to. His calm to combat, which is a Cesar Millan term, and he does do that. He goes from a completely sweet, cuddly dog to eating your hand. Loyal. He is definitely loyal to my husband. And that's part of their breed. They're loyal to one specific person. He loves me, but he worships my husband. What is this? Oh, a circus dog. He could walk on his back legs. And that's kind of one of their traits too. I think their back hips are double jointed, because the lady I met in Vietnam that has one in Washington State, hers does the same thing. The one with personality, I specifically said, this one has personality, because we saw pictures on the internet. I'm like, there was 3 of them, 3 males. And I said, this one has kind of like a tilted head. He has personality. I want that one. I said, let's look at that one. So when we drove up to Charlotte, or actually a little bit north of Charlotte, not far, but he came out and he was just the cutest thing, because it was in March of 21, so they were still doing quarantine things and would not let us into the kennel. You had to be outside and they would bring it to you, which was for everybody's safety. Tubby. The last time I went to that place that pokes me with needles and looks in my ears, they told my dad I was a little tubby. Can you imagine? And then Cuddles, and then the legacy continues, because this is him every single day. All of these factors all happened every day, except for maybe the haircuts. Oh, but anyhow, that was fun. It was a good experiment for me to try to work in one of these. I hadn't done it in a while, and I proved to myself that I can do it. And I can still have a little personality of my own with tip-ins. I didn't do it but one, but I know I can do it. And I know I'm okay with resting pages if I find something that I want to do, like a spread like this, as if it were this to cover both sides. So I know I can have like a resting page here if I need to, or wherever. So I think for the rest of the month, except for the last 4 days, I think I'm just going to upgrade some of my paper. Some of the stuff that I have had for a long time, and obviously I'm not going to use it the way it is. I'm going to upgrade it to more of what I've been doing lately, which is a lot of, this kind of stuff. So, thanks for watching. Gunner says thank you. I need to go get him. I'll go get him and put him at the end for him to say thank you to. So, see you all tomorrow. Painting. Get your paintbrushes out, people. Bye. Gunner, can you tell the people thank you? Can you put your bone down for just a second? Gunner. Gunner, can you put your bone down? Gunny. Say thank you to the people. Say thank you to the people.